Hey everyone, so today I thought I would finally do that power of makeup video that's been going around for ages. I saw Nikkie tutorials do it first and I was just rewatching it last night and I was like, I love this idea so much and I really wanted to do it, and I sent out a tweet. I was like, am I too late on this bandwagon or should I do it? And people seemed to be interested to see my version, so today I'm gonna do that for you. So basically I'm going to apply makeup to half of my face and just show you the before and after. Makeup literally is such a massive part of my life for so many different reasons. To put it simply, makeup just makes me so happy. And in this video, I'm going to show you how I use makeup to enhance my features, how I use makeup to experiment and have fun. I'm going to talk about why I love makeup so much. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I feel like makeup is one of those things that, you know, if it's someone looking from the outside that doesn't really use makeup, like makeup, whatever, they make so many assumptions on people that do wear makeup and do love makeup. All these assumptions like, oh, she must wear makeup because she's insecure, she's trying to impress somebody, because she's ugly. There's just always so much negativity associated with makeup wearers, and it's just not on. Makeup is awesome. It's a way to express yourself. It's a way to feel good. It's a way to have fun. It's so much more than just makeup. I'm gonna begin with some primer on one half of my face. This is the Manuka Doctor Appy Refine Flawless Perfection for High Definition. This one's tinted, so it really helps to kind of start to even out your skin tone before you even put on any foundation. Already you can see that this side of my face is just a little bit more blurred, a little bit more even in skin tone. A little bit into my background with makeup. I started wearing makeup when I was quite young because I was bullied really heavily, especially about my skin. I didn't necessarily have terrible skin. I didn't really have acne or anything like that. My acne is actually worse now as an adult, go figure. I was bullied because I got really red cheeks. And so one of the first products I ever experimented with was tinted moisturizer just to even out my skin tone, and it made me feel so much better about myself. Nowadays I can go around without makeup on. I can go to the mall. I can go out for a fancy dinner at a fancy restaurant with no makeup on, and it almost makes me feel quite empowered because something that I used to try so hard to cover up and hide from the world doesn't bother me anymore, and it makes me feel so much more confident. So in a way, wearing makeup to cover myself once upon a time has ended up actually giving me a lot more confidence with or without makeup. But for the days where I just want to look super flawless, I love a bit of foundation, so that's our next step. So most often when I do my foundation, I really do like to go with quite a full coverage, and the reason for this is it just covers everything really nicely and it makes all the rest of my makeup just stand out so much on top of it. I quite like bold makeup. You don't often see me wearing a natural face because I really love to have fun with my makeup, experiment with different looks and different colors, so a flawless base just really helps to make everything else stand out. So today I'm going to use the Born This Way Too Faced foundation. By the way, if I sound a little bit nasally, I feel like I'm starting to get a cold, which is not ideal, so please excuse that. This color here is in warm nude, and I just like to kind of smooth some over my face, and then I'm going to use a sponge to blend this out. I also love to go over my eyelids. That's one thing that does still bother me a little bit about myself. I have such thin eyelids and you can see all my veins. But hey, that's just the way I am. That's another thing I want to say. There is nothing wrong with wearing makeup if there is something that makes you feel a little bit insecure. People try to shame you for having insecurities, but everyone has insecurities. And if you want to cover them and fix them, that is up to you. And if you don't want to cover them and fix them, that's also up to you. Some days I cover them and some days I don't, and I love myself either way. Something I love to do with my concealer is apply it in a triangular shape, and I feel like it really emphasizes and accentuates my cheekbones, and it also covers up the dark circles that I get from watching too much Netflix late at night. I love my cheekbones, makeup or not. I feel like I got my mum's cheekbones. They aren't the highest cheekbones in the world, they aren't the most chiseled cheekbones in the world, but it's something I really love on my face, and I love to really enhance them when I wear makeup. This is the Urban Decay Naked Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. This concealer is incredible. And today I feel like making my cheekbones pop even more, so I'm going to apply this Halo Highlighting Wand. This is by Smashbox in the shade Pearl. And I'm going to put that on the top of my cheekbones to really make them pop. I'm also going to do a little bit on my nose, chin, and on top of my lip, and maybe a little bit up here too. When I do my makeup, I do not stand by the concept of less is more. Sometimes more is more. I don't let other people validate how much makeup I should be allowed to wear. Makeup is experimental. Makeup is fun. You can wear as much or as little as you want, and no one should make you feel bad for that. And the best part about makeup is it washes off at the end of the day. So even if it starts looking a little bit crazy and bad, hey, tomorrow you start fresh again. One of the things I really like to do with my makeup is cover up my blemishes. Blemishes are not fun in general, so I like to take a full coverage concealer and make them vanish. And then I've been loving this palette lately. It's really affordable as well. It's by Makeup Revolution. I like to take a mixture of the two center colors and use that under my eyes to really highlight under there even more. Some people don't like the look of really bright under eyes, but I do, and that's one of the cool things about makeup. So many people have different styles and different tastes and different preferences. It's really cool to see what everyone comes up with. It's all about doing what makes you feel the best and what makes you feel the most confident. Don't let rules in makeup define how you do your makeup, because as far as I'm concerned, there are no rules. And then on the rest of my face, I like to take some full coverage powder, usually. Sometimes I'll use translucent, depends on my mood. Today I feel like going all out, and I just like to pat that all over my foundation, and this makes it last all day long. I love a bronzed look. Sometimes I'll rock my fair skin, but a lot of the time you will see me with fake tan on. Personally, when I have bronzed skin, it just makes me feel so much better. One of my favorite products to achieve that look is the Givenchy Healthy Glow Bronzer. I love to put this up on the top of my cheekbones and then kind of bring it down on top of my cheeks, kind of on the higher points of my face, and also where I would put blush, and then up on the temples and the top of my forehead. And I also like to put some on my nose as well. My nose is one of my body features where I have a love-hate relationship. I like my nose overall, but it's just a little bit crooked, and I really hate that. So I kind of put a little bit of bronzer on top of the bridge of my nose, and it helps to kind of hide it a little bit. It almost gives that kind of contoured effect without contouring, because I'm really bad at contouring my nose. And then what I also like to do is contour. As I mentioned before, my cheekbones are one of my favorite features on my face, so I really like to enhance them and make them look really intense. So I'm going to take a contour powder. I like to kind of just go right underneath my cheekbones and put in an artificial shadow to make them stand out. And it looks so crazy because my natural face skin tone is so pale because I don't let this see the sun. If I'm not wearing makeup, I try to always wear SPF to block the sunlight. Otherwise, because I wear makeup, it doesn't really get any sun either, and I do still try to wear SPF as much as I can. So I make this side of my face match my body, if you can see. And you can see how much more defined my cheekbones are on this side of my face compared to this side. So moving on to my eye makeup, I actually love my eye color. When I was little, I had poo brown eyes. Last time I said poo brown eyes, people were like laughing at my explanation. Chocolate brown, poo brown. And I actually do miss them, but I also love my hazel eyes. As I got older, my eyes changed color. I don't know why. I actually like the way that my eyes look without any makeup on, because the one good thing about these veins I have and the redness I have on my face is it makes the green in my eyes really stand out. So once I've concealed all the redness, I really like to wear eyeshadow to make my eyes pop again. And eyeshadow is something I love to experiment with and just go crazy with and try out new things and new colors and everything. Today, I'm just going to stick with something I love, which is just a really nice brown smoky eye. I'm going to try a new palette today. I got this one in the mail. This is the Violet Voss Lauralee palette, and it is so pretty, so I'm going to play with this. I'm starting with the shade Britches, which is just a nice matte brown, and I'm going to put this into the crease. I just think it looks pretty. I like the look of a deep crease, and it just helps the eyeshadows look nice and smoky as well at the same time. Quite often, I'll do a super smoky lower lash line as well. Sometimes people tell me it's too much, but I really like the way it looks, so I just do it. By the way, I'll list all of the brushes I'm using down below. They're all by XOBEAUTY. Then taking a fresh brush, I'm going to take a slightly darker color. I might take the shade Alabama, which has a really warm undertone, and I find that the really warm undertones really bring out the green in my eyes. I'm going to put this in the crease as well, and a little bit more under my eyes, just on the outer corner. And I'm going to take this shade here and put that all over my eyelid. copper really makes my eye color stand out as well, and it's just one of my favorite shades because it looks so pretty. I love that meme that's like, guys bitch that girls look different without makeup on. It's like, why do you think that my eyes look like this naturally? Like, come on, if you see me walking down the street like this, you know I look different without this on. Don't blame me for your ignorance. This palette is so good, by the way. Look at these colors. So bold, pigmented, and so easy to blend as well. One of my favorite parts is highlighting my inner corner because it really just makes your entire eye pop, and it makes you look so nice and wide awake when maybe you aren't wide awake. I feel like when I don't wear makeup, like this really dark area here makes me look so tired. I'm gonna take the shade Tickled Pink right here and put that on my inner corner. And then I'm taking the shade Basic on my brow bone. In my waterline, to make me look even wider awake, I like to take a nude eyeliner. This is one of my favorite makeup tips. And then I love eyeliner just as much as the NYX Makeup Junkie. So let's do some wings so we can fly away from all of our problems. This black NYX one is so good and it's affordable as well. Now that I've got all of those bits done, I like to finish off my powders before I do my eyebrows and my mascara. The reason I do that is sometimes when you put on highlighter and everything like that, the powder can get caught in your wet mascara and make it look a little bit messy, I guess, not as tidy. Look how different my eyebrows look because I've got foundation over top of this one. For my blush today, I'm going to use this Dior Nude blush. This is the Tie-Dye Edition Blush Harmony in Coral Sunset. So pretty. I'm thinking of doing a bold lip today, so I'm keeping the blush quite natural looking. Natural. This is logic for you. Take the redness out, put the redness back in. Now I'm going to highlight with this highlighter here. This is the Claire de Peau, don't know how to pronounce that, Luminizing Face Enhancer in 13, and it is so beautiful. Once again, I'm all about that cheek highlight. And then I'm gonna mix it with some Mary Lou to make my cheekbones look super intense. And then just quickly, I'm going to set all of those powders using some setting spray. So even if you do want to take me swimming on the first date, I'm still gonna look good. I love my skin to look dewy. I just think it looks so healthy and so glowing, obviously, because that's what dewy means, glowing, dewy, whatever. Even though my eyebrows are tattooed on, so my eyebrows look good all the time, I like to still fill them in a little bit thicker when I wear makeup because that's just how I like it to look with a full face. This is the Chi Chi Blonde Brow Pomade. Now I like to add in some brow mascara to make them look a little bit more natural. Not like I'm going for a natural look, but it's just the look I like. And then with my eyelashes, I really like my natural eyelashes. I use Revitalash, so they're quite long and curly and I like them. But when I wear a full face of makeup, I cannot resist false lashes. False lashes make me feel like a goddess. They make me feel so good. They just transform my entire look. These are very well loved. This is the Party Stack by XOBEAUTY, and I'm gonna use the Hero today, which are the very top pair. And before I pop these on, I'm just going to apply a little bit of mascara just to help the eyelashes blend with my natural ones. And then of course you don't want to forget your lower lashes. I do not believe in the no mascara on bottom lashes rule. I have to. I love lower lashes, and I don't even care if they're a little bit clumpy. I kind of like that look. So here's how the makeup looks on the eyes. I just loved how winged eyeliner and lashes really make my eyes look so much bigger and just more smoldery and sexy. I have such round eyes, so it also helps to kind of elongate them. I'm just obsessed. Makeup is just life. I love it. And then to finish off, I'm going to do the lips. I think I might do red. Let's go all out. I'm going to use my current favorite red. This is Kylie Mary Jo K. I often use lip liners. I really like them just to help make my lips look really nice and crisp. It also helps to make the lipsticks last longer, even though it's actually unnecessary with liquid lipstick, but it just helps to get a nicer line, you know what I mean? I like my lips a lot. Sometimes I feel curious to try like lip injections and stuff like that just because they're temporary, and I'm all about that like try new things kind of life. I'm definitely not anti body modification at all. I think it's up to the individual person to decide what they want to do with their own body, but I haven't actually had lip injections before. They're quite plump naturally, but I still like to overdraw my top lip. My top lip's lip line is also very vague, kind of. It's not really sharp, so I like to use lip liner and lipstick to really sharpen up the line and make my lips look a little bit more perfect, a little bit more plump, a little bit bigger. So I overdraw my top lip a little bit. And then on top with Mary Jo K liquid lipstick. I do have a video all about these. I'll list it down below along with dupes. I love this formula. It lasts really well. So that is basically it. I'm just gonna clean up this line. I feel confident with makeup on, of course, and also importantly, I feel really good without makeup on as well. It's nothing to do with trying to hide my insecurities. It's nothing to do with hating myself. Makeup makes me feel amazing in more ways than one. It's fun, it cheers me up, it makes me happy. And also if I am having a little bit of an insecure day, I can put on some makeup and make myself feel a little bit better. There's nothing wrong with that. No one should make you feel bad for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Power of Makeup video. Shout out to Nikkie Tutorials. I'll put her link down below. She's so beautiful. She is a friend of mine and she's so talented and her makeup blows me away every time. So make sure you check her out and subscribe if you're not already. Makeup and no makeup. I actually had so much fun filming this, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please thumbs up. Let me know what your favorite makeup look is down below and let me know why you love makeup. I would love to hear from you. Make sure if you're new here to subscribe. I would love to have you as part of my Shan clan. I upload 3 videos a week and until the next one, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye! Hey everyone, so today I'm going to do a first impression on this foundation here. This is the Elsie Micro Silk Foundation and I see people raving and raving and raving about this on Instagram as if it is like the foundation of the gods. So I'm excited to try it out. I did buy this myself, elsiecosmetics.com. The shade is Sand.